that he proposes to streamline the immigration process and provide a road to citizenship for immigrants who want to come to America. He knows that the system is broke down. He knows that the system is bogged down, but there has to be a system. You just can't come into the United States and decide to stay in terms of giving, and that's a big problem for us here. It affects the security of the United States. Immigration is a big problem. Foreign policy, we can dive into that whenever you're ready. I think Donald Trump has got. He realizes that Hillary has been following the same policies. It's very political in terms of not upsetting foreign nations. And Donald Trump wants to take the bull by the horns, establish foreign policy for the security of the United States, and can try to control all the different crises around the world and enable the United States to take the lead, but also allow other governments to also carry their own weight.
Do you think that his plan to build a wall is feasible? And is he realistic considering the present immigration situation in the country?
Well, look, if you take a step back, there is a wall already. It's not as big or as secure as what he professes it to be right now, but I think he's able to work on that. But that wall, there are certain sections on the border that are already up, and it depends. And I think he might not be able to project a wall as quickly as most people think, as most people imagine. But he is going to establish some sort of control measure on that border. He's going to reinforce the wall sections that are already there. And maybe there's some sort of virtual technology where it doesn't have to be a physical wall. It depends on the budget, and there's so many things available now in order to secure that border that a physical wall may not be necessary. Although there are sections of a physical wall across that border between the United States and Mexico.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of foreign relations, and let's talk about Russia. How true is it that he's being supported by Vladimir Putin?
Oh, that's going to be, I'm not qualified to say it, but in terms of my own perception, whether or not the Russians are allegedly performing those hacks in cyberspace, I know they have the capability to do it. The United States has the capability to do it. I don't know if they're actually doing it at the direction of Putin in support of Donald Trump. But the perception, let's talk about perception. If the perception is that he's being helped by the Russian government, I would take that as a good thing in that the Russians support this man. That the Russians, I believe, respect a strong figure. They respect a person who can direct the country and allow a means for the country to progress. Whether or not these cyber attacks are being held by Russia, I can't really stand in a position to confirm or to deny that allegation. But if the perception is that Russians are in support of Donald Trump, then I think that is a positive thing.
And what do you think will be the impact of the WikiLeaks on this 2016 presidential elections?
Every time they put something out, I kind of look forward to it because Hillary, those emails that she deleted, those emails that are popping up here and there, and those, and I can't find a better word to describe it, those lies